Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. I just finished working, I think, 10 or 11 days in a row, which is crazy, at the job, at my new job, which I'm a fan of, mostly because I can walk to work, and it's good times. But anyway, I'm recording this video about the Edmonton Oilers. Those seem to be my most popular videos for some reason. Maybe because I'm not an Oilers fan, and I call some Oilers fans on their bullshit and brain-dead mental dedication to the most horribly run NHL franchise of the last 9 years. And then they get mad. Maybe that's why. But anyway, this is not one of those videos. This is because I'm a hockey fan. I'm smart hockey fan who lives in Edmonton, who isn't an Oilers fan, sorry, but I love Vincent Damphousse back in the day, and Curtis Joseph, and Doug Wade. But anyway, aside from the glory years, I'm a New York Ranger fan, who they need to win tonight. New York Rangers need to win. It's May 26th. Game 6 is tonight. Tampa Bay has them on the ropes. But anyway, this is about the Edmonton Oilers in the last couple weeks since my infamous Connor McDavid video where I went off and a lot of people didn't like it, and that's cool because that's what the internet's about. A whole bunch of strangers hating on each other and some smart people engaging in good conversations. So thank you to you Oilers fans who got it. I mean, this is cool because I'm a hockey fan, and as a smart hockey fan who watches other hockey teams and loves hockey players, yes, players, and is a New York Ranger fan since 1991, my team, and I like other hockey teams, and I'm not afraid to admit it. And all you other fans who for the last 9 years have bought into all this bullshit and sucking the dick of 630 Chad and Kevin Lowe and Craig McTavish and all the bullshit they fed you while everyone in the NHL laughed at you for being brain-dead fans, a lot of you, not all of you, but 75% of you, you're all like waking up from the Matrix now. You're all fucking waking up and seeing the reality of the world. And finally, there's legit good news that even people who don't like the Oilers, who love hockey, can go, hey, good move Oilers, because Peter Chiarelli hiring TODD McLELLAN to be the new head coach of the Oilers is awesome. It's great news. He's one of the best coaches of the NHL in the last 10 years. I mean, everyone has been looking up his stats and everything. I mean, and he was one of the free agent coaches this summer. TODD McLELLAN is probably 1A. Joel Quenneville is 1B. Or you can flip them as the best coaches in the NHL right now. Mike Babcock is on the All-Star Elite Bret Hart level, so he's in the Hall of Fame level. So let's not even compare. The Oilers getting TODD McLELLAN, and that's the guy they wanted. Apparently that's who Peter Chiarelli wanted from day one. Good move. Because you have the guy, the architect of the Boston Bruins, who's been one of the dominant teams in the Eastern Conference for 10 years, hiring the guy who led the San Jose Sharks, one of the most dominant teams of the Western Conference of the last 10 years, and they're joining forces to help guide the Edmonton Oilers out of the shitbox and the joke that they are. Sorry, Oilers fans, but that's just the way it is. The Oilers are a joke organization. Everyone knows it. But now they're slowly climbing. They're making good moves, finally. Kevin Lowe, Craig McTavish, Old Boys Club, all this bullshit. 630 Chad radio announcers. Finally. Like, fuck. It's good news. Even all you Oilers fans who don't like me, I'm happy for you because you can finally start to believe into this hype. The Oilers will not make the playoffs next year. And if you think I'm wrong, make a side bet with me and bet me money on it. I guarantee you the Oilers aren't making the playoffs. But they won't be one of the worst teams next year. And they might even be as high as 10th in the West, depending if they get a goalie, because they need a goalie, and they need 1 or 2 defensemen, and maybe they need, you know, the Oilers still need a lot, but at least they have 2 people in play now that can help guide this team way better. I mean, having Peter Chiarelli as the GM and TODD McLELLAN as a head coach, that's like the Glenn Sather double whammy. Like, seriously. Peter Chiarelli is the best GM the Oilers have had since Glenn Sather, and TODD McLELLAN is the best head coach, credibility-wise and stat-wise, since Glenn Sather. So that's fucking awesome news for all you Oilers fans out there. And even for me, as a hockey fan who lives in Edmonton, who loves the New York Rangers, you know, yes, I want the Oilers to be successful, but I didn't buy into all this bullshit for 9 years like all of you did. So I'm sorry. But you're waking up now. You're getting it. TODD McLELLAN is a great guy. He has a lot of respect in the league. He just helped Canada win the gold medal overseas in the World Championships, which was fucking awesome. He had Sidney Crosby play with Jordan Eberle and Taylor Hall on the #1 line, which you just insert Connor McDavid in there, and that's the Oilers' #1 line going into next year or the next 4 years. That's awesome. Foreshadowing, maybe. Todd McLellan's awesome. I love him. I've always thought he was a great head coach. I respected what he did with San Jose. San Jose won the President's Trophy in 2009 as the best team in the league, and then San Jose went to the Final Four. They went to the Western Conference Final in 2010 and 2011. And last year, San Jose was, famously eliminated by the Los Angeles Kings, who went on to win the Stanley Cup. But a lot of people picked San Jose last year to win the Cup. So San Jose was one of those teams that was always there. They were always fantastic in the regular season, and were always a contender. Like one of the guys I used to know, Brady, always would fucking pick San Jose players every year in the playoff draft. It was fucking weird. But anyway, this is good news. He's never won Coach of the Year, but he's been nominated for the Jack Adams once, which is a joke because he's one of the best coaches of the last 10 years. He should have got more recognition. But this is a good move. He's not going to get fired for a couple years, probably. It brings stability to the Oilers. He's going to be patient. He coaches young players and veteran players very well, and the middle ground players. This is a good move. So all you Oiler fans, the smart ones who watch more than one TV show and watch more than one sport and can appreciate anything that's outside Edmonton, I'm super, super happy for all you guys. And the Oiler fans who lived in the Matrix for the last 9 years, and the tunnel vision of eating all that bullshit, I'm even happy for you guys, because this is a good hockey move. 2 good hockey moves. Finally, the Oilers are going to start to get respect. They're not going to be the joke franchise of the last 9 years that they have been, clearly. And this is a good move for the city of Edmonton, for the franchise moving forward, and for Connor McDavid and his future. This is good news. So I'm happy. I'm happy for all of you, even the ones who don't like me. I'm happy for Oilers fans that they have a head coach that is a fucking fantastic head coach. So I'm very happy. I love Todd McLellan. I think he's going to do a good job. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, yada, yada, yada. Go Rangers tonight. Hopefully they can win Game 6. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, even if you didn't like it. Cheers. Have a great day. I like Todd McLellan. Peace. Even though I said his name like 5 different times. Strangely and differently. Cheers.